Hey Scruffy, how you doing? Silent treatment again, huh? Well, I know you saw me watching you sleep on the table, so you woke up kind of late. So I was gonna prepare your dinner, and I saw you were sleeping on the table. But you're up now, so I assume you're hungry. So I have your smelly fish tonight. So hearty cuts with real chicken and fish and gravy, and kibble, of course. Yeah, you're really quiet tonight. It's like a tiny meow there. Okay, well, I'll pick up the food and bring it out, okay? Okay, so I'm going to stand up now. I'm going to open the door. Okay, I'm going to bring out your food, okay? I'm going to step back. You're signaling you want to come in. So I'll take a step back here. So you're not that close to the door, so I don't think you want to come in. But yeah, you're blocking my path. So I got to walk out to bring out your food. Okay, I'm going to start inching towards the door. Okay, so we're going to take tiny baby steps. Closer and closer to the door. Okay. Want your food, right? See, I got the plate. You finish yawning there. Take another step. Looks like you're about to move there. So a tiny meow. Okay, there you go. Okay, so I'm taking a step out. I'm gonna put the food on the table, okay? Oh, you moved. Okay. Water. And close the door. So I'm getting more flies in the house. Very annoying. Okay, so I'm going to change your water. Okay, new water's in. So I'm going to sit in the chair and get the glove on. Whoops, almost dropped the glove. Okay, got the glove on. And you went to the wrong side. There you go. And yeah, you're starting to get away from me. I can barely reach you there. Okay. That was a loud car. That actually kind of scared me. So, weather got a little bit warmer today, but it's still on the cool side, so it was really nice. I wish the weather would stay like this. Unfortunately, it looks like it's going to start heating up for the next 7 days. So, it's like, yeah, it's going to jump a little bit tomorrow and then kind of stay in that range. And then at the very end, so on the 7-day forecast, at the very end of it, looks like we're going to get another heat wave. So it's going to be a little uncomfortably warm starting tomorrow, and then we'll stay like that for a week. And at the end of the week, or the 7-day forecast, yeah, we're kind of in the middle of the week, so it's not really a week. But yeah, in 7 days, yeah, then the temperature looks like it's going to spike a lot, so we're going to get another heat wave. And I don't know how long it's going to be because the forecast doesn't go out that far yet. But I'll be watching, and I'm expecting it's going to be miserable. So, not looking forward to that. So I'm going to have to figure out my schedule for this week. Exercising, take advantage of the remaining cooler weather, even though it's going to get warmer, but it's not going to get ridiculously hot for at least another week. I was thinking I probably should have used this week to go to some of my travel to some of the more distant places I've been thinking I wanted to bike, but yeah, I didn't have time this week. And then gas is really expensive right now, so I don't really want to drive out anywhere. But weather-wise, yeah, this probably would have been a smart week to try some of the more distant challenges I've been kind of interested in doing. They've been on my bucket list. So I'd like to go back to that mining camp that I went to right before winter. So there's a nice route that's after you get to the top of the mountain, which is like an hour climb, there's like another optional side route you can take, which goes through some pretty scenic areas from what I can tell. It's another big climb, so that's why I didn't do it the first time I was there, because basically what it does is you're basically biking up a giant mountain for an hour. I think it's like 2,000 feet or something. And then it goes down. So the optional part, then it goes down a bit, so you basically lose 1,000 feet or something like that. And then you go back up. But it's in a different part of the camp or the abandoned mine or whatever. And so, this particular side of it, there's like, you know, some really scenic areas. So there's like I'm not sure, it's not a lake, but you know, like some sort of body of water. It's not big enough to be a lake. And there's some shade, I think. So one of the problems with the mining camp is there's very little shade. But I think, yeah, this section of it actually does have some shade. And then, you know, there are a couple other places that I've been thinking I've been interested in going. Wow, he lifted up his foot pretty far there. So we're getting close to time here. But today I did my interval run. So I went late, and since it's been cool, basically got a very cool run, and yeah, not a lot of sun since I went pretty late. So yeah, I think I did okay. think I've done better though, so I'm not sure. So one of the problems was, yeah, there were more people out today, so I was kind of dodging people. I didn't want to, run them off the path since I'm like basically charging full speed to my intervals. So I was trying to take routes that wouldn't make me stomp past people when I could avoid it, just out of politeness. But because I was taking these slightly different routes, yeah, it's harder to compare my performance, so I'm not sure how I did. I didn't feel quite as winded, I think, as some of the past few times I've done it, which might be good, or it might be I didn't push myself hard enough. I'm not sure. I got up. So yeah, I was about to feed you. So we'll finish this up and we'll feed you, okay? Okay, let's feed you. Wow, you hissed at me. Shouldn't hiss at me when I give you food. That's like the best part. Not a very smart cat, Scruffy. Oh, chunk of fur just came off. So brushing actually did some good for once. Oops, this one's kind of stuck. Okay, I'm gonna switch brushes. Okay, I'm gonna flip it over. It's trying to avoid me now. Almost done. Okay, I'm done. So I saw Scruffy on the table a lot today, and actually throughout the whole week. So he's been on the big table, sleeping most of the day, almost every day this week. Didn't see him that much yesterday, but I did see him on the table. And then today I saw him, I think, this morning, and then I think he disappeared for a while, then he came back. And then around dinner time, he was still sleeping. So I was about to prepare his dinner. Saw him, he was still sleeping on the table. So he slept kind of late tonight. And then he was starting to wake up by himself, so I guess, yeah, his clock was working, just I guess he wanted a bit of later tonight. And I decided to film him, so I was trying to hide from him, so I was basically out of line of sight, but I was holding the camera out. So you might have saw the camera, but there's like enough clutter in the kitchen that I don't know if he's perceptive enough to distinguish between camera being held up and all the other junk in the kitchen. And I don't think his eyesight's all that good looking through the window, because there have been a couple times where I assumed he saw me, and then all of a sudden, he looks like a deer in a headlight, because it looks like he finally took notice of me. But it's like, I'm like right in front of you. I'm like not hiding myself at all, and you should have saw me because you were looking like right at the window. But I don't know, maybe he has a hard time looking through a window. Maybe something to do with glare or reflection or something. Is that the way cat eyes work or something? So anyway, yeah, I was holding the camera, just kind of watching him, and he was what's the term, making biscuits or something? It looked like, yeah, he was kneading the blanket, the comforter I left on the table for him. I see him use the comforter sometimes. So sometimes he's on it, sometimes he's not on it, sometimes he's half on it. I put it there just because I thought maybe he'd like it. No idea. So he's shown indifference for many months on the comforter. So, but yeah. So today is the first time I actually saw him like doing that kneading bread, making biscuits thing or whatever. So I've heard that when the cat does that, it's a good sign. They're getting comfortable. So I wasn't, he didn't see me, so he's probably getting comfortable with the blanket and not me per se. After I think a few minutes of filming him, I finally came into view, so he could see me, and I wanted to get a better shot of him. And so eventually he did see me, and then I think he decided he wanted to get off the table. At first, it looked like he was actually going to use the little step stool that I put in front of the table. I had it next to the chair he's been sleeping on, but since he stopped sleeping on the chair, I thought maybe the stool had scared him away or something. I also know that he jumps up on the table without the use of the stool, so he can make the jump pretty easily. So I didn't think he was actually using the stool, but it looked like he was thinking about going down the stool. But then, he changed his mind. I'm not sure if it's because I was watching him and just didn't want to go down that way because I was too close, or if he just, preferred just jumping off the other side. So eventually he's going back and forth and checking out different places where he might jump off. And I've never seen him that indecisive about where to jump off before. Usually he just does his little thing. He just goes right off. But he seemed to have trouble picking a place to jump off tonight. But he did his normal head first, gravity flop, I'm sure to call it. But, I can hear the thump in the kitchen when he jumps off. I don't know if it comes off on the microphone or not. I'll have to see. But then, he came to the door and waited. And since I wasn't making his dinner, I was filming him, and it took me a while to prepare a smelly fish and kibble, and then also prepare my dinner. And I'm still doing the ice cube rotation thing, so that always takes a chunk of my time. So this has been cooler today. I didn't need as much ice, didn't spend quite as much time. But it's still annoying. So as the weather heats up, I'll be interested to see if he changes his sleeping position. So I think, so the last time it got hot, I didn't see him pretty much through the day. He was going somewhere else to hang out. I'm not sure if it's because of the heat or just a coincidence. I'm not sure if he's trying to find shelter from the heat or if he's going out because he likes the heat. Maybe he's patrolling the neighborhood for all I know. So I haven't seen Boots in a while. So, hope that's a good sign. That means, Boots isn't in the area. not beating up on Scruffy anymore. Boots seems to have a pretty wide area of the neighborhood. I see him in many different parts of the neighborhood. So hopefully, yeah, he's found another area he prefers more than here. Okay, folks, I guess that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.